Hey guys, it's me, Optimistic Gamer, for episode 3 of my beta survival. Still on the struggle of finding some piggies to slaughter. Well, I shouldn't say slaughter, just give them lovely cuddles. Very, very nice cuddles, that's all I'm doing. Just gonna cuddle them and get some pork chops from them. Because we all know that's how we get pork chops in Minecraft. Don't worry about the sword slowly hitting them. It's just giving them a hug. Because as everyone knows, we all like hugs. I don't want to get caught out in the night again though. I am very far away from any sort of comfort. But I do know if I kill in this area, pigs are spawning here, so that's a good sign. It's a very good sign, because in the beta versions of the game, they had infinite amounts of spawns. Doesn't matter how many times you kill them, they'll keep spawning back. Oh, look at the distance. The fog is so beautiful. I like the fact knowing that there's no villagers, there's dungeons, there's spawners, but there's no desert temples, there's no shipwrecks. There's just you and the world. And your mind to build, to do whatever you like. To, as in the trailer, when this came out, to explore the unknown. To see the tallest mountains. Explore the deepest oceans. Well, that's really a lake, but look at that for inspiration. You know, to go wherever you want, to build the tallest tower. The only thing that's really limiting you is your mind in this version of the game. And it's quite sad how, you know, most of the players nowadays. Here's something I learned quite recently. Anything you build in this version of the game looks fantastic, no matter what you build. But because everything just looks the same, everything fits well. Like in the newer version of the game, if you don't build things a certain way, it looks sort of ugly. Oh yeah, you can't just shift click it. And having diamond armour, it's no real point. You've got full toughness of, you know, iron. Like in the newer versions, you kind of want diamond armour because you kind of want to get a netherite. But I do believe that enchanting needs to have a rework, so people have. In the video, it explained. In the video I'm going to share, it explains it in much greater detail. Like, people are going to want different enchants on different. Well, they're going to need multiple tool sets. So I think you should be limited to maybe 3 or 4 enchants per item. So maybe having, because I'm breaking. Is it called Unbreaking or Unbreakable? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've actually enchanted legitimately. But maybe adding a new level to the enchant. So unbreaking, yeah, unbreaking 4, or maybe unbreaking 5. Because obviously everyone's got a lot of levels. Like, it's fairly simple to get to 500 levels now. Whereas back in the day, it was extremely hard to get to maybe 200. You had to, grind for hours at one of your skeleton farms or any form of mob farm. But nowadays with the Enderman farm, level 30 is like 2 hits. So, I think it's time that the enchants get a bit of love and care again. And for certain enchanting books, I think they should be only found in dungeons. For instance, mending shouldn't be a village trade. I don't think you should be able to trade with villagers at all for enchants. Just my personal opinion. Because of the whole trader farms. That's probably going to be a very sore spot for most people. But, like I said, let me finish. It should be an option. By default, it's turned off. So all everything I say is all default, but you can turn it off. So, in the case that you want Minecraft, so the base game of Minecraft will be harder than it is currently. So it's not for the faint of heart. It should. I want it to bring back that fear factor that it had in here. Like, if you didn't have a home, a house, or a cave or something, you're dead. I mean, you saw, I was at 2 hearts. And I know there are mods you can get to make it harder. Don't underestimate me. I know all that. I've been here throughout Minecraft's entire history almost. I know the ins and outs of most things in this game. I've never fully understood the redstone side of things, granted. But I do have a somewhat decent knowledge of the game. Like, for instance, notch apples get even, like, you want to sort of, I think they should bring them back to be craftable. I just think there should be a harder way to craft them. Maybe instead of just using gold blocks, you maybe sacrifice some emeralds and diamond blocks as well. As maybe a nether star. Maybe they could increase the withers fight a little bit more. Who knows? I mean, the wither, you shouldn't be allowed to spawn anywhere near bedrock, I think. There should be like an area that it sort of checks. Is bedrock within a 5-block radius of it? If no, it spawns. If yes, it sends a little message just down here. Wither will not spawn because bedrock has been found within a 5-block radius. Again, all disable. This is an option, but base Minecraft will have it. So even for those people that don't want to have an extremely hard playthrough of the game, don't have it. But I do believe Minecraft needs... they need to have a rethink of the entire game. I think they just need to, sit down. I think Microsoft needs to sit down as well in this little meeting and say, the performance of the game is getting increasingly slower with each update they bring out now. There's too many items in the game. There's too many things going about it for it to be just on a single core. So they do need to start thinking about doing a performance update to get it off of a single core performance and onto multi-core. It is possible. They just don't want to do it because there are people in the modding world that can do it for them. Now I think instead of just having the entire team of developers work on a update to the performance, I think they should have a separate team that solely works on performance. Now obviously I think there are certain features that obviously we've got to work out. Things have also got to have to work on Pocket Edition. Sorry, not Pocket Edition, Windows Edition. For the console users out there. Because at the current time, what I would refer to as the Pocket Edition of the game is the widely used version of Minecraft, I think. I don't think it is any longer Java, which is the Minecraft Pocket Edition is not. Is it 12 years now, or is it 10? No, it's not. It's 15 years or something. The birthday of Minecraft is not for all of Minecraft. It's for this version of Minecraft, the Java version, the thing people played on their computer, their laptop. It's not the Windows edition. That's, I think, only six years old. If you count all because it was Xbox, Pocket Edition, then PlayStation. I think that's how it works. So don't get me caught up in that. But yeah, I think a complete team, maybe making up of 12 developers. I think Minecraft make enough sales for them to have an extra 12 developers solely working on performance updates to the game. So the current team of Mojang developers just works on getting updates out. You've got the art team that consist of new people. I think they're good. I like some of the new textures. Don't get me wrong. I do prefer the old textures, but that's because I'm from that generation. I was brought up with that, so of course they're going to be my favourite. And I think the newer textures, they're alright, because they are actually Minecraft textures now. Whereas before it was all code. Everything you see was made using code, I'm pretty sure. So I could be wrong. It's been a few years since I've actually taken a complete look into it. But going back to the whole performance thing, Minecraft needs an update in that regards before they think of adding any new features. Because the base game on my computer currently, base game Minecraft, I'm getting maybe 60 FPS. Oh, but that's better than what I'm getting, and I'm on a pretty decent computer. Yes, but I'm getting 60 on a Ryzen 7. What actually is it? Ryzen 7. I'll actually look it up for you guys. So it's a Ryzen 7 5800X 8 core. And memory wise, I have 64 cores, 64 gigabytes of 3200 megahertz. And then my graphics card is a 3070 Ti. I know it's a shit graphics card. Well, it's a decent graphics card, but it's not. It's sort of their cop-out version. It's sort of like a 3060. But yeah, you get the whole picture of what I'm trying to say here. It's a decent computer. I should be getting more performant. Like, if I install a fresh copy of Windows, I'm getting 200 FPS, but I shouldn't have to have a fresh install of Windows to get that level of performance. That should be the standard for a computer of my standard. It's not rocket science here. My computer cost me like two and a half grand. I should be able to play most games. But I'm struggling to play a game that's 15 years old. I mean, that's not fair. Why am I suffering in a 15-year-old game? I just don't think it makes sense. But yeah. Like, people say they hate the gravel texture. I like it. On the screen it looks crap, but on the video it looks so great. Like, maybe I'll try and edit in a picture of what I'm looking at versus what you're looking at. It looks better on the screen. Like, the brightness just looks a lot better. It's crispier. I think that's how you would describe it. And then maybe, contrary to believe, there's probably I think as soon as they've done a performance update, there needs to be a farming update. I want to see more crops in the game, more food types. Maybe with the new food bar, you have to have a balanced diet. Now, vegans and pescatarians and whatnot, they're not going to like it, because a balanced diet means you eat both meat and veg and fish and other things. You don't just skip on one and just stay with one. That's not a balanced diet. People are forgetting that humans are what is known as a omnivore. We eat everything. We can digest everything, as long as it's cooked. If it's cooked, it's safe to eat. It's safe to consume. I don't believe that veganism is the way to have a sustainable planet. I don't believe that at all. But I'm not going to get into that because we're not talking political. It's not a political channel. It never will be. But I do want to preface that anything I'm saying that Mojang should add should be allowed to be turned off as well. Just because I know there'll be people that will out there will complain, oh, it's too difficult. Why was these features added? Oh, it's gotten Minecraft's not the same anymore. And like, or maybe making Minecraft work, like the difficulty work into how hard it is. Like if you're on hardcore, you may only get like 1 or 2 shipwrecks if you're lucky, in 1,000 blocks from each other or 5,000 blocks from each other. Minecraft's a big game. Like it's 30 million blocks. I think a woodland mansion should have a higher distance. Like no 2 woodland mansions. Like 2 woodland mansions should not spawn within 20,000 blocks of each other. I think a pillager outpost should not spawn within 3,000 blocks from each other. Minimum distance, maybe even close to 10,000 blocks from each other. Because I want to see Minecraft in the next 10 years look completely different. I want to still be enjoying it in 10 years. I know in 10 years' time, I'm going to be about 33. So, most people think, oh, you're an adult, you should be acting like an adult. No, we're all a kid on the inside. Just those who can't enjoy life anymore because they think being an adult means a lot of things. Yes, you need to look after yourself a lot more, and possibly a partner, and possibly kids. But I don't think it should rule your life. Obviously, it should. I'd scratch that. You should. If your kids need you, look after your kids. Kids come first before yourself, because you brought them into this world, so you now need to look after them. They didn't choose to be in this world, so you've got to make the right decisions for them. And they're more than likely going to be decisions that they probably will not like at an early age. But they'll be thankful when they become an adult, when they have to make said same choices with their kids. Your kid is not your friend. You are the parents. It's how I was brought up, but it's how I will bring up my kids. when you're an adult, yeah, sure, I'll be more your friend. But when you're younger, we're not friends. I'm a parent, first and foremost. I like it. But yeah, going off that topic. But yeah, Minecraft is trying to apply, have more of an interaction with kids now. When I remember Minecraft being a game for everyone, no matter the age. No matter the age, no matter the colour of your skin, that's a big one that's changed now. People say, oh, the game's not for, or whatever, like people, I'm sorry, but I know people aren't going to like this, but I'm a Christian. I don't care what colour skin you are. We're all made the same. We all bleed the same. There's nothing you can do that I can't do. Just because the colour of your skin's different doesn't make you better than me. Doesn't make you lesser than me. But yeah, going back to the topic of Minecraft. Minecraft needs many updates to make it, I think, a game of the future. Because sooner or later, the performance of the game is going to come up and bite them in the arse. Because, yeah. PC people will not be able to play the game. And they won't want to just get a console to play the game. I certainly won't. Oh, this looks nice. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. That's a bit more than I wanted to go for. It's a 30-minute one. Again. So I will see you on the next one. Peace out.